Although, if you hear the noise in the background, my gardeners are outside doing the grass and all that, doing the weeds. This has been kind of a different kind of week. I've done lives most of this week. I just feel like it's a good time to do them. I feel like doing them. So it's been a really hard week. I feel like any type of emotion makes things just so much harder and kind of puts me in a really dark place. I'm already in a dark place with like the depression and feel really antsy, but when things just don't go well, it makes me feel like I'm having anxiety and panic, especially at night, because I just have to like be inside my head and lay down, and it just really feels super overwhelming. But I think just day by day, I definitely have those intrusive thoughts that's making things a lot harder. Like, you know that you have a backup, I guess. And I was talking to my husband about it. Like, it's not a normal thought that you have, but when you feel like you feel worthless, I guess. And if you feel worthless, it kind of it really makes things so much harder when you feel like nothing you do even matters. I think the hardest thing is just getting through the days at this point, and and looking for work and all of that stuff that is really hard. So, sorry if you guys hear the lawnmower in the background. If you guys would hit the thumbs up and comment below, let me know who's here. This is not my usual time, so I usually am 12 o'clock Monday and Wednesday, but I felt like, hey, we'll do something different. I'm just kind of gonna ramble on and just let myself feel all the feelings that I have. Like, I don't want to be looked at as like a victim. Like, I've had things happen for the past 10 years throughout the postpartum depressions and all the stuff. And it's just hard to feel like you're a strong person. Like, you get through these issues and you feel strong in the moment, and then, you know, you might not feel strong later. And you don't even know when this withdrawal is going to be over. Can you guys hit the like button and drop a comment below? Let me know who's here. Life is just really hard. It really is. Like, I don't feel like I belong anywhere. I don't feel like I belong in my room. I don't want to drive anywhere. I don't, even sleeping, I just don't feel like I belong or I want to do anything. Can you guys hit the like button? It just kind of will push it out to more people, and there are definitely times where I'm like, it would just be so much easier if I would start that medication back up. It's so much harder being inside your own head and really struggling to do the simplest of things. Like, I did clean the house. I do make dinner. I make sure the errands are done like the running around. And it's just not always good enough. Like, I feel like I try to do things the best I can, but sometimes it's just a struggle. Life is just a struggle sometimes, and there's not a whole lot of things you could do about it. I did get my my beta blocker. I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, no, that's not it. Oh, I don't have it up here. It starts with an M and it's titrate. Um, and I started taking that, so I'm really hoping that that helps clear up my ears and at least starts making that part get better. Leave me a comment, let me know who's here, and then if you guys could hit the like button, that would really help me out. Hi, it's been a minute since I've seen you. This is a very, very spur of the moment live, very spur of the moment. This week I've needed a little bit of extra support talking. Can you guys hit the like button? That would be amazing. Hello, Aaron. Oh, you just spell it differently. Okay, Aaron. Just had 15 clozapam for sleep. 15 milligrams of clozapam. Hi, Marty. Hello, hello. Only a minute, unfortunately, for you. Haha. Yeah. I'm just struggling this week. I'm struggling with, normal things like job, relationship, parenting. I'm just struggling with all of that stuff this week, and I feel like doing lives really helps me talk about it. It helps me kind of just get it off my chest. A part of me was you get those intrusive thoughts, and a part of you kind of says, like, it would just be easier if you would get back on it. Doesn't mean you're gonna get back on it, but it's hard to not think about. How do I get off this addictive drug? Well, I'm not a doctor, so this is not medical advice. This is just what I did. I did the water taper, and then when the water taper didn't work out well, I did the dry cut taper. And I put it in a video, I don't remember which one, but I got mason jars from Walmart, and you fill up water to the 300 milliliter. The reason 300 is because that dose of water, 300 milliliters, is what you need for one of the pills to dissolve in, so that when you remove it, you're removing very little of the pill. So 300 milliliters, you can get like mason jars from Walmart. I did that, and it has the doses on the cup. And then you drop your pill in, make sure it's completely dissolved, and you remove 1 milliliter of water, and then you swish it around, you drink it, you put a little bit of water in it, swish it around, and drink it again. The reason you put water in it the second time is because a lot of the medicine kind of adheres to the glass, and so you want to make sure you get all of it. Then the next day, you want to put 300 milliliters, drop your pill in, let it dissolve completely, swish it around, and then take the syringe and pull out 2 milliliters. And you're going to do that 3 milliliters the next day, 4 milliliters, and it's a really slow taper. If that doesn't work for you, you can do the dry cuts. So I tried both of these. I would get the I want to say weigh, the scale. I would get the scale off of Amazon, and you just want to remove like 0.01, so like a nail file, like whoop, across the pill will remove that little bit. You want to write it down how much you're removing. For me, the water taper was easier. It was less to do because you just take a syringe and you dunk it in the water and you remove 1 milliliter every extra every day. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then finally you're down to nothing. Let me know if that helps. Hi, Marty. Only a minute, unfortunately for you. How do I get it? Spontaneous live. We need them. They are the most useful. Well, thank you, you know. Yeah, sometimes you just have to do it. Sometimes it's just, it just helps with feeling completely, like right now I feel completely destroyed and just, it's just, yeah, just having a hard time. I'm trying not to not be completely like negative throughout this whole video, but the feelings of just anxiety and panic and just not knowing when this is going to end, not knowing how to deal with this much longer. I know I've had, like I've been sick pretty much my whole life. I that got diagnosed with a autoimmune disorder, HS. I got diagnosed when I was 14, and that disease is extremely, extremely painful. And then I had postpartum depressions. I've had 3, and now I have this, and then I have my ear thing on top of it. And when people have had enough, it's just, it's hard. It's hard. Like you just want to be okay. I get you, along with benzo injury and your ears. You have to run the household also. Yeah, I try. My husband works, but I do pretty much everything else. He was taking our daughter to the bus stop and then going to work, and I was really trying to just have like dinner, pick up the kids, and just do as much as I could do. And it's hard. It's really hard. We're here for you. Thank you, you know. I'm here for you guys too. Just let me know what you guys need. What you guys need. I hope the water taper discussion, I hope it's clear. But if not, I can kind of be more detailed. Does being busy help some? Sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't. I think like there's a moderate, like if I have a couple things to do, it's good. But when I have a schedule like I did yesterday, it was just too much. I just feel really, really overwhelmed. So it just depends on how busy. Hi, SGM. How are you today? Would you guys throw a like, a thumbs up, just to kind of push the video out to other people? I'm trying to just stay positive and just, I don't know. I don't know what life, I don't even know at this point what life is doing to me. I've been chasing my landlord for a huge leak from the ceiling. I've been trolling them for repairs. I'm surprised you have to. Like, that's crazy that you have to track them down. I hope you can get a hold of him. That's crazy. They're the landlord. I mean, they hound you for your rent. Like, fix stuff that needs to be fixed. Hi, 420. Good day. How are you today? Got a bit stressed today. Why, SGM? What's going on? Hit the likes, homies. Thank you, you know. Yeah, hit the like button. It just helps out my channel, and it's really, really nice. Let me know what you guys do when you're stressed, because I just don't feel like I want to be anywhere. I don't feel like I want to do anything, but I don't feel like I don't want to do anything. Like, I feel just defeated. I feel defeated. Yeah, it's social housing. I think y'all over there call it the projects. Okay. So it's like Section 8 housing? Is that what it is? Online car insurance. Yeah, that'll get you every time. I hate dealing with car insurance. Geico was charging us like $400 for 2 cars, and we went to USAA, and now it's like $250, and they threw in like renter's insurance and all this stuff. Like, car insurance is crazy. I'm good, thanks. Sorry you're stressed. I mean, cannabis keeps me stress-free. Yeah, I've tried. I'm glad that it works for you. I've tried it. I've tried edibles. I've tried one. I tried a gummy, and I tried the pen, I guess. And every time it just gives me extra anxiety. But I'm so glad it works for you. I really wish it worked for me. You're absolutely not defeated, Erin. Thank you so much. It's just so hard, you know? You feel like you're doing a really good job, and then it is what it is. It's definitely down to the tabs. Yeah. I was prescribed, hi Nick, I was prescribed 2 milligrams 3 times a day when I was 19. I'm 30 now. I got myself down to 1 milligram, 1.5 a day. I can't get over this last 1 milligram. I feel like I'll never get over this last one. It definitely feels that way, doesn't it, Nick? You know, I know you will, but it definitely feels that way. And just hang there. Don't be afraid to stay there for a while. Some people felt like they needed to make cuts every week or 2 weeks, but just stay there while your brain is recovering. There's nothing wrong with that. Byron, stay off the socials, exercise outside, and be with nature. You will be happier. Your life will be great, and you can work on your natural dopamine levels. Thank you, Byron. Yeah, I definitely go outside and lay around, go for walks, that sort of thing. What should I do? I want to give up. Let's see. Honestly, what I would do is just hold at where you are. Just hold at where you are, and just go even slower. I deal with the whole giving up every day, but I just don't, because I know that I will beat myself up over it if I do it. But just hang tight where you are, and sometimes the best things in life are the hardest. Anything stressful is magnified. You're telling me, SGM, it is so magnified. Like, I just really can't take any stress. I can't deal with it. And what do you do when your husband needs a partner, and you need to be a mom, and some people go to work, and how do you deal when you just can't deal with anything? Like, I know it's normal, but I'm so over it. Unfortunately, the crap on the market won't do much for anxiety, etc. It has to be sun grown, and nothing is grown with love anymore. Yeah, I completely agree. There are a housing association, but they're not used to be tenants who are in heroin or tenants who are heroin and crack free. The addicts don't care about household repairs. Generally, the landlord is good. Well, hopefully they'll get out there and they'll do it. It's really hard when you're waiting on somebody in order to take care of their stuff. They even give grants for laptops and higher education courses. Who gives grants and higher education courses and laptops? I've been in the 1 milligram for about a year. To top it off, my doctor just told me she's leaving in a month, and I gotta pray I find someone to prescribe me 1 milligram now. Well, 1 milligram is not crazy. It's not super high of a dose. I would suggest not going to a PCP and going to a psychologist, psychiatrist. Go to someone who prescribes mental health medication. That would be my best advice to you is go to someone who literally prescribes that medication. But you're not on a crazy high dose, so I don't think that they would have a hard time prescribing you that. I took 1 year to come off the last 1 milligram. I reduced to 2 crumbs before I stopped completely. There you go. See, you just have to listen to your body and do what works for you. That's like the key. Just listen to your body. Sometimes you might have to take a step up just a little bit just to keep going. Don't give up, peeps. And don't suffer in silence ever. Thank you, you know. I mean, you're really making me feel so much better today. So much better today. Because I do feel like you don't want to put burdens on the people that you love. So you're quiet. I mean, I try not to let myself feel what I'm feeling. Hi, Kaylee. How are you today? Nick. Sucks there's not much light being shined on benzos like other drugs. Yeah, like opiates for sure. I feel like Xanax is way harder to come off of. Perks. Yeah, I feel like Xanax is harder. It's a shorter acting and it's a lot stronger. So Xanax definitely would be harder. Xana. Delta 8 and HHC has helped my benzo withdrawal. That's amazing. I'm really glad that you found something. I wish I could take that stuff. The landlord. Oh, housing association. Okay. I get what you're saying. Then I'll try the Delta 8, thanks. Yeah, see, that's why I love this group, is the advice that we offer each other is just really helps. But they have to rely on subcontractors, plumbers, electricians, joiners, etc. And those guys don't like doing their job properly. So I hold them to account until things are done, as you should. You should hold them to account. Things should be done. Having someone to just talk to is nice. Thank you, Louise. I completely agree. I'll just sit here for an hour and ramble on and just kind of like read the comments, talk to you guys, and it really helps. Good for you. It really helps. It's kind of what's got me through this week, because we don't always want to just talk to our husbands or wives or our parents, or like we don't want to always talk to them and put them on, put them in a position where they just have to listen to us complain all the time. I do feel like I'm doing better physically. Sleeping has been really hard, but I do know like the extra stress has done a lot. I just feel overwhelmed. But what do? Nothing you can do. I think the dark thoughts and the intrusive thoughts, I feel like in a day you kind of are, you're struggling, you're being pulled in so many different directions, and I think that that is what's really getting me down. In the Alcoholics Anonymous, Narco Anonymous communities, they say secrets keep us sick. That's also true in this case, where there is no addiction. I mean, you are just on fire today. I do agree with that. If we bottle it up, it just makes us sick. I'm really hoping this beta blocker helps with my ear pressure, because if I can get that under control, I really feel like that's one less thing that I have to stress about, because that's hard. It makes us real sick, yeah. I'm just missing my cat. I think that going through this, it just heightens your sensitivity so much that, I mean, I think I just want to curl up in a ball and just sleep the days away, because I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to be sad anymore. What did you do today? Not much. Took my son to school. I didn't have a tremendous amount of things to do today. Are you on, I don't think it's pro whatever beta blocker. It starts with an M, and then it's 2 words. It starts with an M, and then the next word is T, like tremol. I have it downstairs. Going through what? Just family stuff. Just family stuff can just get kind of difficult at times. Just life. Life is hard right now. This is the toughest thing we will ever have to do. I completely agree, SGM. It is awful. It is so awful. I wish I could just have a year where I could not have to worry about anybody but me and get through this. I wanted to be free so badly. I think that's why we do this, is just to be away from it, not to have this crutch and this it's hard to be reliant on a pill, and then if you can't get the pill, you feel like you are running for a fix, and because you don't want to be sick. And it's hard. That's a hard feeling. Like, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with having to make sure I have something, or I'm going to be just awful. I hope it's not tramadol. Laughing out loud. No way. It's not tramadol. It's the first word is an M, and then the second word is a T. And it's a beta blocker. I'll have to show it on the next one, because it's downstairs and my daughter's doing homework, and you know, so I'll have to show it at a different one. But it's a beta blocker, so my mom and dad are fighting. How old are you, Kaylee? Are you like a teenager? Yeah, parents will fight. Hopefully you can do something else and not have to be around it. And I knew that with the tablets, life would be tougher. Yeah. It sucks. But it's okay. It's okay to not be okay. And I tell myself that because if I don't tell myself that, I'm gonna really feel like a loser, like I can't handle things. And I just have to tell myself it's okay to not be okay. We get through this how we get through this. There's no right or wrong way. And I think that's something that I kind of forgot. There's no right or wrong way. We just have to do it. We just have to do baby steps and get there. And you are grieving your cat, and you had this emotional imbalance due to the injury before you're grieving. Yeah, definitely, you know. I go to reach for him and just hold him because that's what I would do, is just hold him, and he would be waiting by the door when we would come in. He'd be sitting there. And just a lot of things are so different. It makes it a lot harder. And then with my kids crying and stuff, it's just a lot. It's a lot. And everything kind of happens all at once, I guess. Do you think you might get another fur baby? I think that we're going to get another cat in the next couple months. We're thinking of getting a dog, but dogs are a little bit more, they're not a little bit, they're a lot more demanding. And a cat is just litter box, food. They're good for a week if you do go out of town or something. So I'm thinking that we're going to do another cat. Not that we're trying to replace him or anything. Absolutely not. But just another friend. But yeah, I think we're going to do that. Guess. One thing I'll say, don't beat yourself up for feeling this way, and don't think of it as a fight, more a phase. This too will end. Thank you so much. I think my struggle is I feel the urge to get better quick, to work, to contribute to my family more. I feel that urge. And I know my husband feels the same way, like, and that's hard. It's hard when you don't feel like you have time anymore. You have to kind of just get back out there. Do you and your daughter go to the malls together? And well, I'll tell you, these things can be healing. We do. We do quite a bit of stuff together. I try to do a lot with them. And whatever they need to do to get through their own stuff. Guess how old I am? 13? Sorry, I had to leave. Okay. Your family knows what you're going through and are super supportive. Hey, Erica. I know that they're super supportive, but I think I get stuck in my own head and I feel like a burden, and I know everybody else does too at some point. But I feel like a burden, and when a comment is made that even the smallest comment, it just kind of makes you spiral. I love your bed view. I don't know. Thank you. Yeah, I got this bed. It's huge. It's huge. I got this bed. I think 20 years ago. And I walked into Walker Furniture and I was like, I want the biggest bed you have. I was just I never had a bedroom set when I was younger. So I was like, I want the biggest one you have. And to move this, the headboard, is solid wood. And the dresser is solid wood with a marble on the top. So like, these are the nightstands. And the dresser is the same, just a little bit bigger. And it is a beast to move. It takes like 2 to 3 grown men just to move the headboard. So I tried to sell it, and I can't get barely anything for it. So I'm like, whatever. But thank you. Yeah, I really liked it. It's a beast. It's a beast. Beautiful bedroom set. Thank you so much. Beautiful bed. My family doesn't really understand about the struggle and symptoms of diazepam and withdrawal. So SGM, what are they saying? Like, are they asking you questions and trying to understand what's going on? Or are they don't want to hear it? Because if they're asking questions and they want to figure out what it is, then that's great. You know, yeah, during my past cold turkeys, the emotions were crazy. Lots of TV advertise would make me almost cry. Yeah. Yep, I'm there. I cry. I cry at the drop of the hat. I was, after going through my post. Sorry, guys. It always does that when I get a call. Sorry, guys. It always does that when I get a call. So just, if you guys can hang on. If I get a call, it does that. And I can't really use my computer because it like is really like shaky and spotty. They don't make them like that anymore. Yeah. Yeah, my sister doesn't ask anything really. So she kind of just, she just understands, and she just doesn't really ask anything. In the comments, guys, let me know how you're doing today and how you're feeling, how you're doing, how your emotions are. Mine are more mental than physical. Mine are getting trapped in my own head and feeling the dark thoughts and feeling like I'm never going to get okay and feeling like I just can't do this another minute. That's what's really hard for me, is just getting trapped in my own head and just feeling like I can't, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. And I think that that's the part where I just can't breathe. And even now, 5 years sober, I will not listen to things like Johnny Cash songs. Okay, yeah. Triggering. Doing good, great weather helps too. Yes, Erica. I'm definitely getting some nice weather out here in the desert, but at least I don't have snow. I couldn't deal with snow. We got a lot of sun. Most people would just say flush them down the toilet. Not my family, but most people. Yeah. Yep, flush them down the toilet. And how bad can it be is kind of what they say. Rumination with anxiety is horrible. I don't really know what rumination is. My little grandson just left with his daddy. Oh, you were watching your grandbaby? How sweet. That's got to give you so much to live for. That's amazing. You're doing okay today. And I just want to say I hope you get better. Thank you, Tristan. Every day, right? A day down. I'm really glad it's the weekend because it's hard. So hard. OKC. I don't know what OKC is. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I have my microphone coming. I tell them I'll flush you down the toilet, haha. Right? I'm losing my connection. You can do this. Sending a virtual hug. Have a great day. Thank you, Louise. I appreciate you being here and saying that. I appreciate it. Thinking, overthinking, yeah. Overthinking, absolutely. I do a lot. I'm seeing my son, little boy again. Like seeing my son, a little boy again. Yeah. I'm excited when my kids get a little bit older. Hey, do you kind of even have to care? Do you kind of even have to care for it like your kids? Yeah. Throughout this whole process, I have so I have 2 kids. One of them my husband takes to school, and then one of them I take in the morning, and then I pick them up. And then one of them goes to soccer, and I take him. Throughout this whole process, I remember I had to pick him up from school because he was sick, and I was having tremors all the way to his school. So even throughout this whole thing, I have not had one day where I've laid in bed, not one day. So yeah, I've had to care for my kids. What's Benzo Buddies? Just my channel, Benzo Withdrawal, so just Benzo Buddies. Just a catchy name and something that I wanted to put on there. Oklahoma City. Hello, Oklahoma City. Yeah, can hear great. Perfect, thank you, you know. Go do your work.
I did.
Go do more. It's nice and clear here. Awesome, thank you. You guys take Zans and chill? No, we do not take that and chill. This is a group where we're trying to come off of it. Audio is good, thank you. And overthinking is so exhausting, Erin. It is. When I feel like I'm doing it, I try to pull myself out of it. Oh, hey, I'm from Kentucky. Hi, Kentucky. Ohio. In Ohio, you're going to be getting the eclipse, huh? You're going to be able to see it. Go downstairs.
No, I don't want to.
Keep your mind busy on something you like to do. Yeah, that's something that I haven't really figured out yet. Like, I like painting, but I can't stay in it long enough. Kentucky, trigger thoughts for KFC. The KFC thing just made me hungry. Eclipse season, baby. Yeah. I'm not going to see it where I am, but I heard Ohio is. So that should be pretty cool. I need me a KFC bucket, laughing out loud. Yeah, now I got hungry. Now I want to go get something. You need to. You need to.
Well, he doesn't even want me anymore, so I don't want to.
Would you blame him?
Yes.
Go downstairs.
No.
Lemmy. Hello, hello. We have AA and NA. We need TA thinking anonymous, laughing out loud. Yes, yes. We do need TA thinking. It's supposed to be nuts here. That's what I hear. The guard is called and like all this stuff. Like I hear it's gonna be nuts. I don't think I've ever seen one. I don't think I've ever paid attention. Barbados in the house. Glad I caught alive. Hi, Barbara. Tell me about Barbados. Because if I had it my way, I would absolutely move there. I think a sandy place would be amazing. Especially Barbados. Like, how is it living there? Thinking Anon. Has anyone ever had repetitive thoughts that you can't control, can't sit still, constant
You mean
pain and twitching?
repetitive?
Yeah.
Repetitive.
Yes. I've had repetitive thoughts, can't sit still, pain, twitching, yeah. Yep, sounds like most of us in here. Hello, London. Hi, Daniel. Glad you could be here. But we actually so need a TA. Agreed. I'm working all day that day. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully you can look outside and go outside. Thinking, would like to be CBT therapy. I wish I could do that, the CBT. Hi, how are you? Hi, H Knowledge. I'm doing okay. How are you? Today is not as bad as yesterday, but emotionally I'm really drained. Hello, MU Kohler. Hey, my butt is coming up. Hey, my
Don't just.
intrusive thoughts, faulty thinking. It's beautiful here, sandy and beaches. Oh, it sounds amazing. I really, really would move to a sandy place for a while. I think it'd be great. I do hear it's like really expensive though. Is there like a community where it's just houses? Like it's not just a tourist town? Is there areas where it's more of the people that live there? I'm sure there is, but I've always wondered about like the sandy places and like people that live there. How long does it take to go? I've had my life taken away from me. I used to be very high functioning. Trying to accept this new for me is hard. I hear you, Daniel. It's hard. I don't even know how to handle these feelings. I don't know how to deal with the things that I'm dealing with either. It's a lot. It's a lot, especially when you try to tell people how it is, and they're supportive, but they haven't gone through it, so they don't know 100%. I am blessed. Where are you from? I am on the west coast of the United States. I'm having dizziness from Xanax, almost off 0.25. Keep going, Barbara. Keep going. It's hard, but you can do it. Your place looks awesome. Where you live, it looks warm and lovely, big mountains. Thank you so much. Warm and lovely, yeah. Yes, people have houses close to the beaches. Is your house close to the beach? How exciting. My problems today are early afternoon power nap and too much coffee. When were you able to drink coffee again after your benzo withdrawal, Because I can't even drink decaf right now. Thank you for starting this live. This is the best part of my day. Thank you so much. Neil is from Australia. Hello, Neil. Being in a space where people who are going through the same problems. Yeah, it's helped tremendously. Hey, I gotta. Okay. Take care. You too, Tristan. No, but not. They're 5 minutes from. Okay. I can go to sleep right now. I wish that people wouldn't be so crazy. Move.
Why?
Move.
Where?
Downstairs.
I don't want to go downstairs.
Everybody's so just. I get so frustrated with people. Hey, I gotta go. Okay, Tristan, thank you for being here. When in my 2 rehabs, coffee was banned? Oh, it was. The rehab I went to, they had coffee. Wow. I mean, I would think that it wouldn't be so good for you if you're coming off all this stuff. Sleeping scares me. Why does it scare you, Daniel? It's hard to get sleep. It is. It is. It is. I took my daughter to school yesterday, and she has to be there really early. I'm talking like leave the house at 5:45 early, 6 o'clock early. And I just don't sleep. And I feel really, really overwhelmed. I'm so glad school's almost over because this schedule is so awful. And like I'm awake until probably like 2 or 3, and then when I fall asleep, I just can't get up and take her because I just finally fell asleep. I just drank herbal tea and coconut water. Ooh, that sounds good. Then when I do it, it's like living in hell. It's so extreme with the dreams. Interesting. See, I don't have bad dreams with it, but I do hear a lot of people that have them. It's very interesting. My connection is back. Coffee is just too hard for me to give up, but it literally makes me feel worse. But the headaches from quitting, yes, Louise. So I have decaf coffee, and it gives me insomnia. Like, I want it so bad, but I know if I take it, I know the night is going to be horrible.
I don't want to.
I don't care. Missing sleep really breaks my brain. It does.
I don't want to.
You gonna argue with me?
No.
Maybe you could start a 10-minute yoga session here. I would if I knew how to do yoga. I'd partake. I have no idea about yoga. I don't think I've ever done it. Or maybe leave for school at 5:30 a.m. Oh my God, poor child. Yeah, she gets up at I think 4:30 in the morning, and we have to leave for the bus 5:45, 6 o'clock, and the bus takes her there, and class starts at 7. It's insane. Like, these kids it's just too much, yeah. So I'm looking at all the alternatives next year because this is not going to happen next year. And they don't go to public school, so.
I do.
No, it's a magnet.
Mine's not a magnet.
Yeah, it is. We had to apply.
Well, yeah, but it's a public magnet or something.
I think even in decaf coffee, there's a tiny, tiny bit of caffeine. Right. So I think like every few days, if I drink it, I would be okay. I just can't drink it every day. Don't stress mom when she's doing such a difficult thing. Yeah. I just normally always stress. My doctor told me take magnesium glycerate, not magnesium oxide. Helps your muscles and bodies feel good. That's actually the kind that I have, the magnesium glycerate. And I got it off of Amazon. I do like it. I need my mom's trusty cold bucket of water to wake me up. And that was like 7:30. Yep. I know, I used to get up for school at 6. And now her and her friends that go to school, they're up at 4:30. They have to get up at 4:30 in the morning. It's ridiculous. But we're looking at all of our options because it can't happen for another 3 years. The school board was trying to change the start times, but it doesn't look like they're going to change it for next year. Yeah, it's nonsense that they would have them get up so early. Like, why does school have to start at 7? They said it's because the buses. They need the buses to be done with high school, to go to middle school, be done with middle school, to go to elementary school. Which I get, but why not push everything back an hour or have elementary start earlier because those kids are awake at 6? So, Yeah, they're supposed to be changing the times, but they are not changing them next year. So remember potassium, Aaron, for mood. Oh, potassium for mood? So a banana, huh? Yes, I like it too. You don't want to read some messages, right? I'll read messages. I read them and then I talk, and then I read them and then I talk. And we don't have time for trolls. Do you have regular lives? This could become so good for people stuck in these dark holes. Yes. So usually I do Mondays and Wednesdays at 12 o'clock Pacific time, U.S. Pacific time. Right now it's 11:11. Just so you know, like the time-wise, like my time right now is 11:11 a.m. And so 12 o'clock Pacific time, Monday and Wednesday is usually when I do lives. I might jump on here and just do one if I'm feeling stuck or feeling frustrated. But definitely on those days. Yeah, bananas. What's your astrological star sign? I actually don't know. I'm a Scorpio. I don't think that's, I'm a Scorpio, that's all I know. I don't know star signs or anything. I'll convert from British summertime. So for British, what time is it there, Daniel? So 11, now 11:12. I wonder what time you're at. I really hope that this next week is so much better than this week. Here it's 19:12. 7 o'clock? 7 o'clock there? PM? Cool. I'm a water sign too. Is that what I am, a water sign? What exactly is a water sign? 7:12 p.m. Oh, okay, okay. So if I go live at 12 o'clock, it's 8 o'clock. Okay, so that's still decent. I hope that's still okay with you and decent for you. I felt like that's the less time if I go live at 12, I get less trolls and people that are in a time zone where it's less than me. It's still not like 6 in the morning or 7 in the morning. And then I feel like doing it at 12, it's a good time for people above and below that are later and that are earlier. I hope you feel comfortable enough to sleep. I've been struggling with taking benzos. Hi, Jules. Not taking benzos and having panic attacks for no reason every day, and I can't sleep. I have akathisia so bad. Oh, you have akathisia so bad. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I wish that we could all take that away. I'm so sorry. How much benzos were you on? And did you go cold turkey? I'm giving you a big hug. Hold on. Jules, I'm giving you a big hug. It's like cold weather, spring-like, and we rain most days. I would love the rain, but I know it catches up to you. The akathisia I can't take. Yeah, I definitely would have a really hard time with that. Are you able to sleep with akathisia? I know some people can't. Is it able to calm down a little bit so you could sleep? Water signs are non-verbal emotional. Oh, yeah, that's pretty much me. Here it is, 12:14. Okay, perfect. You're only an hour ahead. Perfect wind down time. We're deep like the ocean. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Hugs for Jules. Yes, hugs for Jules. Absolutely. I wish I could take the akathisia away from you. I know that that's got to be one of the worst symptoms. I will pray for you, though. And I will keep you in my prayers, absolutely. Which is best? Aaron is verbal, emotional with these streams. I am very emotional. I'm very all over the place. I just can't take this feeling of just not doing enough, just not being enough, just not being enough. And I understand that we have to be patient with ourselves and all this stuff, but I'm sick of being patient, which is best. Hey, chat. Hi, Tara. Hope everyone is doing better. Yeah, Jules, I can relate. The only thing that helps me is a warm bath before sleep and meditation. I'm guessing a high dose similar to mine, and a rapid drop down. Yeah, your body went completely crazy. You're a true survivor, Aaron, for real. Thank you, SGM. I really do appreciate that. It does help when we have each other to talk to. It really helps. No one is entitled to tell you that you aren't enough. Well, nobody's telling me I'm not enough. I'm just feeling like I'm not. You are enough. Don't tell yourself you're not enough. It's just like the situation. The situation is just like brought me to my knees, I guess. You are not alone. Sending love. This shall pass. You have to stay strong. Yes. You are physically, emotionally, spiritually injured at the moment. Go gentle on yourself. Do you guys feel like, how do you go gentle on yourself if it takes a year or two? Like how do you do that? I feel like if it was cancer or something like that, people are more perceptive. But when it's something that people can't see and they don't understand, then they expect you to just push through. But I mean, that's all you can do is just day to day, hour by hour, push through and keep close the people that are helping you through it is all you can do. I just want to be through it already. I know that's what everybody's saying, like, we just want to be through it already. Exactly, this is invisible. That's the hard part, is that it is invisible. That's the really, really hard part, is people can't see it. If I were to say, like, I have cancer, I mean, people would get it. They would understand. And I think that's the hard part, is just the people who just don't understand. They're not trying to be jerks, but they just don't understand. Even when you're alone, God is with you. Yes, AR, I am. He absolutely is with me. I am pushing through another day down. I'm glad it's the weekend. And I'm just so tired. Like tired, like I want to sleep. Unfortunately, I find myself having to ignore a lot of people's opinions and just look forward at the future. Imagine what the future will be like when you get through this and how strong you will be. Thank you so much, Daniel. I do agree. We are going to be so much stronger. We are the troops. Yes. Yes. We got this. I was kind of trying to figure out if after a live, since you guys are talking, would it be beneficial just to leave you guys up for like a half an hour and let you guys continue to talk? Or is that, I don't know. Because I know some people are like in a conversation and I'm like, okay, like I'm done. I'll see you guys tomorrow. But I do know you guys are in the middle like of a conversation and talking to each other. So I'm not sure if you guys are still talking with each other. I don't want to just cut it off. But that's just my way. I wish I had that gump, like, to be like, I don't care what you have to say. All right, well, I think that's it for today. I might go out in the backyard and get some sun. Whatever we need to do, right? A trial wouldn't hurt, I guess. Okay. When you have more numbers, and you will soon. Yeah, it's definitely, I'm really excited about the community that we're all building here and the new people that come and are, I'm hearing a lot of like, I was in a really dark place and I really think this will help me. And that just makes me feel so good that we could all be here and offer advice and a support system is really, really cool. It makes me so happy. You can let the stream run for sure. Okay. And it'll give you more watch hours also. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, you have a point. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Hours, yeah. All right. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow. But I'll let you guys like chat some more, and we'll do this after every live, and then when you guys just disconnect, I'll turn it off. But that way I don't just cut you guys off if you guys are talking, okay? All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Or I might see you tomorrow. But I'll definitely see you Monday. All right, I'll do this.